Chapter 5, Kuby Immunology, 7th edition. Chapter 5 is another important one because you're learning a lot of the basic information. This is discussing the innate immunity. Immunity to things that's not learned. It's things that you'll have an innate ability to fight off these types of infections. So what you may want to do is ask yourself some of the big questions. Can I list all the anatomical barriers to infection? Skin, tears that have lysozyme, earwax, the normal florobacteria in the mouth, the surfactant in the lungs. There's all sorts of physical and chemical barriers, so can I differentiate between those? What is phagocytosis? What are the steps of phagocytosis? What is inflammation? It's on some of the other audio clips, rubor, calor, dolor, and tumor, and you need to know those. So what are these barriers to infection? You can read through this. I don't need to read it to you. And you can get an idea of how this innate immunity is important. One of the main reasons is adaptive immunity may take days to take effect. If I'm being attacked by some bacteria, I want my immune system to kill it immediately and with vengeance. So a lot of the innate immune responses are going to be things that will react immediately. The toll-like receptors that are found on cells, those PAMPs that are found on the pathogen-associated membrane structures that are found that can bind to the toll-like receptors and stimulate an immediate phagocytotic event. What major cells are involved in each of these? The fact that your skin produces excess salts and enzymes, it kills off a lot of the bacteria. E. coli can't handle that high salt for a period of time. The antimicrobial peptides is a very interesting topic. Some of the antimicrobial peptides that are produced in different animals have antiviral, antifungal, anti-tumor, antibacterial, and anti-cancer properties. So reading about the antimicrobial peptides is very important. What is phagocytosis? Effectors of innate immune responses to infection. That's on page 148. There's an overview figure that gives you a lot of good information. Pattern recognition receptors. What is opsonization? And individually they're called opsonins. Mannose binding lectins. Lectins were first found in plants, but they can be produced by a lot of different organisms. And they're usually like glycoprotein in nature, and they stimulate a recognition signal for some of the innate immune response that goes on. The structure of opsonins, what they do, an opsonin labels cells for the rest of the immune system to react to. So, for example, an opsonin will bind to the surface of a bacterial cell, and it makes the white blood cells much more active against it. So I'm going to stop, and we'll talk about the rest of the chapter in the next little audio clip.